I saw that cheeky Vayne hover, and I do wonder if that was a Dokla shout-out, because he also played Vayne top yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, Busio does always over the Vayne, though, so unless that bromance has lasted, across oceans.
Absolutely. But yeah, the Alistair pick, I think, can provide both good peel and a follow-up engage.
Delay that 6 from Elyoya does help out, but action mid.
Elyoya is going to face check this, though, so Jojo has a helping hand. Junglers fight it out while Busio hovers off on the side. Yeah, who again getting chunked a little bit, but it's reciprocated as Elyoya has to run back this minute. The flash, Busio! Yeah, they imported him for a reason.
The pressure that Busio has created to set up for Dragon, get the early scuttle, and put MKOI on the backseat a little bit here.
And put Yike up ahead. I mean, important when you guys are talking about the work he has to do, both in top and mid and pretty much every lane because of the draft. Yike getting ahead means he can get the rest of KC ahead and get the ball rolling. 1,000 gold lead.
His jungler. Of course, he does have an item advantage, so you'd think naturally that he'd be able to win out. But again, those long cooldowns in those early levels, with just a pickaxe in the extended fight, I imagine with a barrier as well, Kana would still win out on the fight.
So I think Elyoya was just spotted on that ward in Tribrush just before it timed out. So information there for KC as to where Elyoya is. So you can look at where Yike immediately kind of looking for the invade, I believe just for vision, but may try and look for something on this top side. Maybe more.
Grand Sub, what we talked about, all in. Jojo finds an engage there. Alvaro to receive as well. The damage is going to be interrupted, but here's Elyoya saving the day as Yike now has to back away, but 3 members there with Cataclysm down. Elyoya's right where he wants him as Yike flushes away. Busio here a little bit later, but MKOI initiate the play.
KC get away from the play, though, crucially. Again, focus on this mid lane is what we talked about. The Jarvan, the Azir, so good at punishing this Orianna if she has no flash. 2 for 2, though. KC have managed to hold on to that summoner spell for Yahoo, and he manages to stay alive.
How did he hold on to his flash with the Nazir ulti?
Busio saying, I'm on my way. And speaking of Busio...
Quickness, shockwave, and there we go, the re-engage. Knockout beautiful, though. Elyoya may have saved the play, but no, he's bursted down. Jojo first. Alvaro coming up next. Comet spear downtown, and Yike with 3 on the board.
Like Worlds. It was Busio that had a lot of the talking points. Everyone's shocked to see that he left FlyQuest to come across. But he is absolutely...
The control ward is going to give information over to KC. It's a 2v2, but Busio's got the angle again. Blue going to be interrupted. Elyoya getting stunned, but it's a collapse. MKOI might find an angle. Cataclysm good. Double knock-up. Jojo from a side as well. Yike has gone too deep, put the shield up, but Jojo sends him into the waiting arm. A shutdown, a kill for MKOI. The crowd's starting to warm up in an already hot arena as Kalisz looks for a little bit more. MKOI now in 2 versus 3. The flash away. Super has to get out of there. Kalisz is hitting bars, though, and the spell shield up. Super survives.
Maybe the Dragon trade. I think MKOI, the fact that you managed to survive that top lane play is great, because Mirwin mostly got to clear the wave. Now you're getting the first turret for Jojo, which is massive, because as Vedi was kind of alluding to there, like, this is a...
Not cancelled in time.
That's enough, though, for them to get this bottom lane turret. Counterplay, though, looking at mid lane here for MKOI.
Maybe Alvaro with the angle has the quickness up and available and a flash. No summoners really burned in the past 5 minutes, so here we go. Teleporting response. KC are going to be there, but quickness first onto Yike. Jojo's going to auto away. Meanwhile, Busio is by himself. He pulls the Unbreakable Will, and he is surviving. Yes, that is a balanced ultimate, but look at Super. Maybe even better. MKOI collapse and erupt. Change corruption from Kana, though, as he kites it on back, but again, they're immobile. So easy to chase down as Kana misses again. Kalisz, true shot barrage. It's flashed, and MKOI are looking flashy with that play.
MKOI knew that KC committed one too many resources. The moment that Yahoo uses that shockwave, that is the go button. Jojo goes back to base, he TPs back into the fight, and then they put their composition into action. They test KC in the 5 versus 5.
And for KC, truly out the window. Alvaro engage, Yike is there to help. And quickly, Busio just uses the summoner to refresh.
I mean, if you're
picks, that becomes easier than a Dragon in 3 minutes and a potential Baron Force. Yike.
Cataclysm down onto Yike, looking for the red buff steal, the knock up there. Alvaro finding the follow-up, even with the quickness zone and one-man shockwave. Hang on a minute, KC might have an angle, but public execution in the back. Mirwin is keeping 2 people busy, while the rest of MKOI are looking for their escape. A stun up, though, quickly from Yike as Mirwin keeps him at bay. Yes, that's great, but MKOI now need to get on out. It's the wall out. Jojo had to pop his ulti onto Busio. It's Kalisz down for the chase up. Jojo needs to run away. Shifting sands up on when. Arcane shift forward. Kalisz not landing any more Mystic shots as Elyoya gets out as well, but KC is still chasing. Kana now behind as well. Everything up and available. This is KC's moment here in Barcelona. And with Alvaro going down as well, you make that 2. Kalisz at range. Starting an angle, though, or finding that angle, rather, for Busio. Not a problem. With the confidence a lot of people have in him, as Mewin gets top turret, going down because Baron, not so much.
They're keeping them in the area. Jojo keeping his interest.
Mewin flashes away, hang on. Kali's still going to follow it up. Booster sets up that engage, now looks towards the Baron. 4K, MKOI have to get it and get on out real quick. Smite's going to come down, so yes, it's going to go down, but Khalid is taking on Mewin. The arcade shift in his face. Khalid does it again. Every damn time this kid decides to play Ezreal, he hops on the spot and ints it down. Chains corruption dodge away from MKOI, and yeah, okay, they got Kalis and they got the Baron. They're looking for more. They want to eat their cake as well as Booster gets knocked in the air. Auto attack from Super, a flag and drag, and KC, any chance in this game in the Spanish crowd is thrown down on the ground.
KC are grumbling. Koi make the Baron call, and they crush the fight. They crush KC, and that may have just sealed the deal for game number 1.
I mean, fantastic decision by Koi, knowing that Jarvan and Sivir as a duo can melt through that Baron. Like the timing on the Grand Starfall as well, it just wasn't off cooldown. There was no way.
This 1-3-1, and MKOI know it. They're happy to just continue to push.
But Chains corruption, they found a pick. Booster's going to fall off on this. Grand Starfall comes in and the stun up. No movement allowed for Mewin. An opportunity for KC to slow the game down and at least stop the onslaught. Exactly what their comp was drafted for. 40 seconds till the next Dragon. Crowd noise is cool when there is a crowd, and you're going to hear them again as a stunned up Kana kept in place, but it's Tavares who lost his flash before. Punish indeed. Booster with the re-engage. Jike coming in. He's got a GA, but the shockwave finds 3. A moment there, but is it too late with Kana down on the ground? Elio's got a GA as well. He can jump on in. Takes Booster down with him as well. After the GA, Yike is kept in place, and Elioya will survive. That's the difference between junglers.
8K gold, the leads. They wanted to deliver for their fans today.
Almost towards the 7th item with the Doran's Blade holding the slot. Arcane shift forward. Kalis, public execution miss, but Kalis as he flashes away, did it again. Stop pressing E. I think we need to take it off the button here for MKOI. 3, gonna turn into 4, gonna turn into all 5. The 80 carry from France is getting a taste of the medicine from Super.
Yahoo Shockwave couldn't find the stall, and MKOI run over KC. It looked like a dire early game, but Movistar Koi come back in game number 1.
One step away from moving towards the finals and getting their revenge against G2. MKOI are feeling it, and their comp was superb.
We had